Does the concept of full restoration excite you? Do you know and accept that you can be restored? In this video, I'll share the steps you can take to start down the path of full restoration. So let me tell you, if you're watching this video right now, the chances are you are taking the first step, and that is you desire full restoration. So, if you need restoration, that means you've taken some missteps in your life. You want to be restored to who you really are, to who you were really created to be. And the good news is you can be restored. So the first step, along with desiring it, is to believe it. Believe that you can be restored. And with that belief, and again, it can't be based on logic or past or anything like that. You just have to believe it. Just believe that you can be fully restored. Okay? Next, I want you to brainstorm what your life would look like fully restored. What would people see in you? What would change in your life if you were fully restored? What kind of guilt would you let go of? What kind of shame? What in your past would you not let impact you anymore if you're fully restored to being the you that you were created you to be, the loving, compassionate, caring, serving person that you were created to be. Take out a sheet of paper, brainstorm, make a list, just write them down. Don't overthink it. Okay, so what would your life look like fully restored? What would people see in you? What would change? What would be different in your life if you're fully restored? Next step is to start the process of surrender. The process of surrender is, I know and I still do this every day, or almost every day, it's like, okay, what am I still holding on to that I have to surrender? And in my case, I ask the Holy Spirit for that guide. What am I still holding on to that I need to surrender? So start that process for yourself. What is it that you're holding on to? What is it that you are still trying to control in your life? What lie do you still believe that you can control something in your life? Because I'm here to tell you, you can't. There isn't anything that you can truly control in your life. You may have the illusion that you can control it, but really, you can't. And if you just start from there, just say, I can't control anything. And just think about that. Even if you have that mindset where you can't control anything in your life, as life happens to you, you're not going to feel personally responsible for things that happened. Okay? And there's a freedom to that. It doesn't mean walk around oblivious, but understand that much of this life is out of your control. Okay? Just start with that. Now, there's some things that you can control, but they're just based on you, what you can do, what actions you can take in the morning. You can control that. What you do first thing in the morning, what your habits, what your routines are, you can control those things. Anything that comes to you from your inside, you got no control over that. All right, so once you've understood and kind of made a list of those things you're still holding on to, keep a running list of those things, and one at a time. I always say this: start slow. Take the easiest one on your list and say surrender. Yeah, maybe you're still holding on to, I have to have a chocolate donut every Friday. And when you think about that, you're thinking, well, no, maybe this is something that I need to surrender, having a chocolate donut every Friday. So just say, no, I want to surrender the need to have a chocolate donut every Friday. When Friday comes around and you say, okay, I'm going to surrender that. I'm not going to have the chocolate donut. And you do it. Give yourself a high five. Give yourself a, yay, I did it. Because again, this is just making it start simple with simple things that you can give up and surrender. Because again, these are things that you may have thought in this donut example that, well, I never really thought of it, but it was just something that I just let happen. Have a donut any Friday. Okay? So you want to surrender that. And as you start surrendering these things one at a time, these things that you're trying to control, then keep chopping wood with a goal of being peace. You want to achieve total peace. That's what you need. Keep those things top of mind. Whatever it is you need to surrender, start small and keep chopping wood with a goal of being peace. Because that's what Jesus came. Jesus came to give you peace. So if you're not experiencing peace, you haven't accepted the gift that Jesus came to give you. So you may ask, Robert, how am I going to know when I'm at peace? Well, the way you'll know is that you're no longer striving for that. If you're trying to control your career, for example, and you look up one day and you've surrendered your career, I'm not worried about what the bosses may be thinking. I'm not worried about this or that. I'm not striving for that next promotion. No. And I'm feeling at peace. I can go to my job and I can be at peace, no matter the circumstances. I just do my best. That's when you'll know. So that's the litmus test I've used in my life when I'm no longer striving for something. And I sense that it's about it. It's a beautiful place to be because then you can really do the things that God put you on this earth for. So subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like this. Comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to a question you ask. And we'll see you next time on this amazing journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.